Dowling gets the game underway. Morpeth coming forward with a real sense of urgency straight away. Here's Foley. Instantly fouled by Murphy. Will be a free kick to Morpeth on the right hand side. Whelan towards the back post. It's up towards Murphy. Murphy gets a touch on it and it's cleared off the line. And it's a goal to Guiseley! It's an own goal. It was the corner in from Lee Whelan. Kallan Murphy was first to meet the header in the air, and the Morpeth Town defender miscued his header and put it straight past his own keeper Dan Lawson. And on 3 minutes it's Guiseley 1, Morpeth Town 0.
Oh, terrible defending from a pretty straightforward corner situation. Good delivery as always by Lee Whelan.
Now it's Lee Whelan's chance to put another delivery in. It's sent up towards the back post. Murphy gets a touch. Oh, and it's gathered by Lawson. But Guiseley trying the same routine as worked before. And there's lots of space to run into now. It's Affaye. He's up against Ballardo. And Affaye gets past Ballardo. It's still Michael Affaye. The referee flags. It's still Affaye. Michael Affaye nearly scores. Ball drops edge of the area to Kofi Moore, who takes the shot. Oh, and it's blocked on the line. And Morpeth clear the ball to safety. That would have been an unbelievable goal from Michael Affaye if he could have just had the finish to match. And now the ball is cleared away by Nethermoor and gathered by Lawson, but he had a lot of time to think about that. 4 men in the wall for Morpeth. I heard somebody shout for Reece Kendall to have a shot. Referee blows his whistle. It's going to be Affaye to takes the shot. Oh, and it just goes wide of the post. And it does take a touch from Dan Lawson, so that's a really good save, and it is a Guiseley corner. Good effort from Michael Affaye. It was low, it was left-footed, and well tipped away by Lawson.
Yeah, really hard to tell from here whether that was just on target or just off, and as you say, Lawson had to turn it around either way.
Yeah, for all the chances we've had, the goal has actually come from something that 9 times out of 10 really doesn't end up as a goal.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Foley. Ball forward, it's in behind for Hodgson. And Hodgson gets there. Battersby's committed to it and not got there. Hodgson is just waiting, looks to dink Battersby, and it's a great goal by Sam Hodgson. Sam Hodgson took his time, picked his spot. Battersby came for it and didn't get there, and has stuck it in the top right hand corner. And on 29 minutes, it's Guiseley 1, Morpeth Town 1.
Well, we've been pretty generous in return there. I don't think that's the best piece of defending and goalkeeping you'll ever see by Guiseley either. So, exactly what we were just saying, really. We haven't capitalised, and we haven't made the most of the dominance that we've had. They've put in a couple of balls behind, and this time they've caught us out. Goalkeeper's come, hasn't got there, as you say.
That's a little bit of a misjudged rush for the ball. Brown cross goes in from Brown, and it was going out for a corner, but it's just kept in. Now Affaye, left foot, takes a shot, and it's headed, I think, behind for a corner. It is. It was a fierce shot from Affaye. It was left-footed, and it hit a Morpeth head on the way through, and it's behind for a corner. So Marriott's outside the area, as is Affaye. Ball goes in, and it's a good ball, and it's in from Guiseley. It was a great delivery in by Lee Whelan, and Reece Kendall, I think it was the man who met it. Reece Kendall's the man who's being mobbed, and on 40 minutes it's Guiseley 2, Morpeth Town 1. Now it's Brown, searching ball forward for Moore. Foley wins it in the air, and now Barlow can come away with it. Ball goes out for a throw, and with that the referee brings to an end the first half. So it's half time here at Nethermoor. Guiseley 2, Morpeth Town 1. It's Guiseley 2, Morpeth 1, and it'll be Prince Polo who gets us underway for the second half. Oh, nice little flick around the corner by Ekpolo into Affaye, and Affaye gets away from Ballardo. It's Affaye, he's into the area. Cross goes in right footed, it's into, it was into Prince Ekpolo, who'd made the run at the front post, and it looked like all it needed was a touch, and it rolls agonisingly wide of the left hand post and behind for a goal kick, and I'm not quite sure how that stayed out.
Wow.
Here's Marriott, in behind for Moore. Moore's offside, so he leaves it for Ekpolo. Now Ekpolo breaks into the area. Ekpolo pulls it back for Kofi Moore, and it's deflected behind for a corner. It was a good effort by Kofi Moore. It might have been going over anyway, but it took a nick on its way through, and it is a corner. Then yet. Corner taken. It's punched away by Lawson, only as far as Kendall, who saved, and it's hammered home by Jameel Ible.
Jameel!
Lawson flapped it. It was bouncing around in the 6-yard box, and eventually it fell to Jameel Ible, who lashed home his effort to make the score on 50 minutes. Guiseley 3, Morpeth Town 1.
In the 51st minute of the game, scored by number 6, Jameel Ible!
Great ball in behind for Afouye. Now Afouye comes into the area. Afouye, he's shaped to shoot on his left foot, and it just allowed Woonwell to trap back and put the ball behind for a corner. If he putting him under pressure, Afouye into Ekpolo. Ekpolo breaks into the area and goes to ground in the area, but I think the defender won the ball fairly. Now Murphy, great touch. Murphy, it's his turn to go into the area. Cross goes in, and it's blocked by Woonwell and behind for a Guiseley corner.
Come in and game management and all that thing, but this is fun.
Corner was taken short, and now Kofi Moore's rounded the keeper and stuck it in the bottom corner. The corner was taken short, and eventually the ball fell to Kofi Moore, who rounded down Lawson, and at a really tight angle with his left foot. His shot on goal hit the right hand post and nestled in the bottom corner, and after 65 minutes it's Guiseley 4, Morpeth Town 1.
It's no less than we deserve for the attacking play that we've had. It's rubbish.
Adam Dawson, corner goes in, good delivery met by Kendall. And it hits the crossbar and it stays in play. Slice clearance, it's still bobbling around in there. And eventually cleared away by Lynn. No, Adam Dawson.
As to see how good Lee's delivery is.
Liam Tongue takes a shot. Well, it was a cross in, and it came out as far as Liam Tongue. And he really caught hold of it. It goes wide of the post and nearly takes some poor kid's head off behind the goal. Dawson by Tongue. Dawson's by the corner flag, chips the ball into the area. No one's there to attack it. Liam Tongue brings it down, takes a second touch, has a shot, and it's a good save by Lawson, palms it away. And it's put out for a Guiseley throw by Woonwell. Polo's made a run outside him. Afouye fires it into Johnson. Now it's Dawson. He's got Tongue out wide with him. Tongue takes a touch, takes a shot, and it's saved by Dawson. And Adam Dawson. Is it Adam Dawson? I can't tell. No, it's Gabriel Johnson. Puts it over from seemingly point blank range. It came at him quickly, but it was a chance to grab a fifth and a goal off the bench for Gabriel Johnson, but it wasn't forthcoming. And the score stays at 4-1. Ends up going out for a throw to Guiseley, and with that I think the referee does bring to a close today's action, so it's finished here at Nethermoor Park. Guiseley 4, Morpeth Town 1.
And it's a great result today. Did you enjoy the performance as much as we did?
Well, it's funny you say that, because at half time I said to the lads about the game, you're enjoying it, and like I said, the way we want to play, and since we've come in, I think that's up there, even with the Radcliffe performance. I think it's a great performance from us. If I'm being really probably overcritical here, but I wanted more goals. Thought we could have had more goals. Did we hit the crossbar 2 or 3 times?
At least twice, yeah.
Yeah. So that side of it, yeah, could have been more, but I can't fault the lads today. It was from the starting 11 to the subs that came on. Thought Dawes did really, really well when he came on. Tongi came on, did really well as well, and was really pleased with their impact when they came on. But thought as a whole really pleasing, and like you said, I want the fans, from day one we've come in and we want the fans to enjoy, and we want to excite them, and I think we've done that today.
Yeah, it was great. Albeit, we did play some really nice football, but interesting was we scored 4 goals from corners. Was that something you'd scouted in advance? You'd seen a weakness or something?
No, we do work on set pieces. Yeah. We've got different routines, and we've got some real good height in there, and also bravery that players are going to attack the ball as well. But like you said there, all the play, and we've scored some from set pieces, but could have been more in terms of the outfield play as well. So I think overall, set pieces can win and lose your games, but it's nice to be on the other side of it today. scoring them and rather than conceding them.
And they're injured corners. I mean, there are quite a few moonbeam corners, but they actually work quite well, didn't they?
What's that?
Some moonbeam corners, weren't there? But,
what, lofted one?
Yeah.
No, well, there's, again, once we see teams that come out on a match day, once they've handed the team sheet in, we have certain areas we may want to hit. We've just there's so much quality in this squad at times, and we just want the lads to keep believing in themselves and putting a hell of a lot of work in training, keeping fitness levels high, and we've worked hard this week, worked really hard, as we should every week, but it's important that we continue to get the points on board.
Yeah, it's interesting because I came with a friend today who hasn't been for a while, and he said this is a different Guiseley, and I'm impressed with the fitness levels. So you'll be pleased to hear that.
Yeah, well, that's I think the players will be pleased to hear that, because that's all the work that they're putting as well. So hopefully they listen to this and know that people are noticing how fit they are and energetic.
And Michael Afue, I mean, he's a real handful today. Is he a similar kind of winger to you were?
Yeah, listen, Mikey's a great kid, and fought hard to get him here because like I said from day one, I love my wingers, and he excites, he gets bums off seats, and his final ball at times he can frustrate, but he created so much today, and sometimes it's just the other side of the post, or he wins as a corner. The amount of corners he must have won us today, their fullback mustn't have liked playing against him. But biggest thing today, what I thought he did, had an outstanding first half. Second half he mixed his game up, kept it simple, didn't always run his fullback, and you've got to do that as a winger. You've got to be direct at times, but know when to slow the game up and slow it up and then speed it up, and he did that today. And but he can't do that without the players giving him the football, and Brownie did that today. Same with Reece and Kofi on the other side, and it was great for Kofi to get a goal because he was Johnny on the spot. Basically chased the lost cause, and great finish from him.
And Adam Dawson, he seems a different kind of winger. He's more sort of keep it close to his feet and knock it past the fullback. Is that right?
No, Dawson's got good pace as well. He can take people on. Again, he's probably one that's just lacking a bit of game time. Obviously now it's tough at times to get game time into him, so it's important today we freshened it up at the right times. And I thought he came on and impacted the game really well. Could have had a goal as well. Yeah. I think about a number of chances. The one that keeper saved, and Gabs is about to tap it in, and he kicks the ball onto Gabs and goes over. Reece is at the crossbar, Kallan's at the crossbar. Some really good opportunities today.
And the first goal, just to clear up, that was an own goal, wasn't it?
Yeah, again, I think, Kallan Murphy, he's attacked the ball well, and he's put it into an area that, it can set panicking, and, that's what happens.
And the other results have more or less gone for us today, so that's nice that we're still in that chasing pack, isn't it? Yeah.
All we can do, and like we said, we certainly home form, put it on the lads a bit, because I think we need to be more dominant at home, and that was we got our just rewards today. But it's all well and good doing it now. We move on as a group, we stick together, and we keep fighting together, and that's not just the players in there, but it's the fans and everyone else, because each game that comes, it's another one that we tick off and try and solidify our place at the top of the table.
And it's Stafford away next week. They had a very poor start to the season, but they seem to have improved. I think they're going to draw at Lancaster today.
Did it Hyde today, was it? Or
might have been Hyde,
yeah. Well, listen, we've said it time and time again regarding this league. If you're not on it and you give people, teams opportunities, they can punish you. And obviously you've got Morpeth who are here today, and I know they've got a couple of injuries and stuff like that, but they've got some players that can hurt you. Donaldson in there, he's played in the Football League and a lot of the conference levels, so if we don't put the work in, we don't get the rewards. But if we continue to perform and run at people, I'm sure we'll get opportunities to continue to climb the table.
Thanks very much, Andy.